Welcome to December Daily, my version, which is based on A Christmas Carol. So watch out for the ghost of Christmas past and don't step on Tiny Tim. Come on, let's go. Greetings from the beach and the shadow, and it takes me a day or two to remember where to put the stupid camera. Surely I'm not the stupid one. Anyhow, I drove my car down here. Couldn't get out until my husband got here because my wheelie cart was in his car and he had to stop and make a phone call. So, but I'm starting physical therapy in the morning today for you. I don't know what today is. Today is the 10th according to my iPad, and tomorrow is the 11th, and I'm doing the 9th. So what I'm doing is out of shot, sorry, um, is doing the little book like Allie Edwards did with her phone, What's on My Phone Today. And I'm doing a little book in a pocket, but it's all about Charles Dickens. And I thought it appropriate because I'm going to have some filler pages because I'm not going to be able to fill all this up for the whole month on the theme of just the story. I want some backstory too, like what he did and when he lived and how many books he wrote and how prolific he was with his writing. And he came to America twice. Didn't know that. And now I do. And that's why I love learning by journaling. And I'm just adding some little text box that talk about when he wrote The Christmas Carol, which was in 1843, when he was born and when he died, and some little pictures of caricatures, drawings, and paintings of The Christmas Carol, and um, how prolific of a writer he was, and how much his writing came from his childhood. Lots of poverty, lots of living in what do they call those houses? Not poor houses, but workhouses, and working as a child, which wasn't uncommon back in the 1800s and early 1800s in London. Um, so, really influenced by his childhood. And some of the paper I'm adding here is just old fashioned wallpaper or pages out of a textile book that I have that remind me of fabrics from what could be the 1800s. Um, and I'm just using those as filler on the backside of yesterday's work. Um, and trying to make it all work, adding a little journaling card from the stash that I brought from home. I think I'm here, if all goes well, with physical therapy till after Christmas. So I'm down at the beach till Christmas. And it's cold, let me tell you. We got here and we had to have our air conditioner worked on while we were at home, but they didn't turn the heat back on. We always leave it on, but at a very moderate temperature so it doesn't come on very often. They turned the whole thing off. It was 50 degrees in the house, which for us is cold. Um, but anyhow, it'll warm back up eventually. There's always something when you come back in here. Uh, and we're gone for about 2 weeks. You know, we go home for 2 weeks, come down here for a while. Then when we leave after Christmas, they're going to be doing the floors, um, replacing all the carpet upstairs, which is everywhere, and the tile in the bathrooms upstairs with hardwoods, and the one bedroom down here, um, and the bathroom down here, the big bathroom down here with hardwoods. Well, laminate hardwood. It looks, well, it's pieces of hardwood, but they look like real hardwood, but they're not. But they're beautiful, processed hardwood. Um, Beautiful. And we got, it'll be just like what we have for the rest of the house that we did earlier in the spring, I guess it was. So we'll be home for a couple of weeks after Christmas when all that's taking place. Um, but yeah, so, and I just wrote, what did I write? I think I wrote like Dickens' life followed his, Dickens' writing followed his, um, Dickens the writer is what I wrote. Okay. But it followed his childhood and followed his experiences growing up. Um, which, I mean, his life in books. Uh, and that's just a journal card from Allie Edwards. I think, that I, or Studio, L Studio maybe. No, I think it's Ali Edwards. Anyhow, but I was using it to fill in the back pages. And so, I'll try to get my work and light situation better tomorrow, but we're just pulling in. And I knew I needed to get this done and uploaded, and my husband had to go immediately to work too. So we're like two crazy people at the beach. One's on one computer, one's on another computer. The guy that came to fix, because they had to come fix the water too, because they cut it off to work on the refrigerator and the ice machine while we were gone also, and they didn't shut it back on or turn it back on. So it's like, really? Really? And I'm sure he's thinking, these people are at the beach and they're both on their computers. Whatever. Anyhow, um, it is what it is. So, and Kurti, I love your idea of rewarding myself for my steps. I think that's a grand idea.